Hi, loves. Thank you so much for finding this video. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Aurora. I'm a creator of this Sensitive Souls community where sensitive souls like us can truly experience of being seen and heard and understood and held. Click here to subscribe and join. So today's topic, what I really want to talk to you about today is how important is it to get the sunlight? I know it's cliche, but hear me out. So yesterday I went to go to see the stars at night and it was so beautiful. I'm currently staying in Miyako. I'm staying at an Airbnb. There's this night ocean and there is so much stars above me and it really felt like sky was just a black paper and there's a bunch of holes in it and there's just a light coming from another side. That's like a pure experience that I just had. And then my new friend told me to go under the water. So I got my new goggles and with this, snorkeling thingy. So I just went to the water, started to doing this under the water. And then there I saw, I don't know how they call, I think it's some sort of things in the water, lights up as if bunch of stars in the ocean. So it was like another fantastic experience that I had. But anyway, so one thing that I just really felt recently is how important it is to go outside, which I kind of didn't really think about it. Like, if anything, I believe that we heard the damage of sunlight so much more than benefit that we can get by going under the sun. And he told me, like, we were chatting, and he told me this beautiful story of the sunlight. He was telling me about the stars and how we cannot see the stars during the day. And he said, but stars are always there, but we cannot see it because the sun is too strong. But he said, the sun, you know what the sun does to our body? Is it gives us a power. And I said, yeah, sure. Yeah, because, the sun hit the surface of the ocean and that's how all the creatures are started and that's how we were born, right? Blah, blah, blah. And he said, yes, that's why it's really important to even just 5 minutes of your day to feel the sunlight. And he told me this, that you may not feel the benefit right away, but he said the next day you will feel a little different. And it was aha moment to me because I was very active on that day because the previous day I went to the beaches and I had lots of sunlight. I just really felt like, I was kissed by the sun. And then the next day was easier for me to be more active. It was slightly easier for me to choose the choices to go outside and explore the nature than staying at home and working. I know working, but it was so easier for me to just go outside. The choices came to me with less resilience than I would normally have. So, if you have 5 minutes of your day, please go outside. I know it could be raining. I was in Seattle, it was just raining every day, but still. And if you cannot go outside, just please open like a little bit of window and open the window if you could and feel the air that's refreshing your room. Open your window now, if you could, and feel the sunlight. You may not feel the benefit right away, but do it for yourself, for tomorrow's you. The next one is for so long time, I really wanted to go see stars at night, and I was even trying it at my home in Japan. But in Japan, the main island is just too bright to see any of the stars at night. So I couldn't see any, but I was so longing to go to see the stars. Like I went to go to see like some site that's it's famous for it, or those like planetarium. That's how we call it in Japanese. But I was actually like, so wanted to go to see the stars, and it clicked to me. Maybe that my soul, like somehow my soul knew that this awaits me. Right? Maybe that the time was coming from the future, and you want something so much right now because maybe the future you already have it. Right? This is like a new way of thinking that I just started adapting very recently. But I was like started to thinking maybe like you want something right now, like it could be an experience, it could be a thing or like something. Like you want it so much so that it hurts you sometimes even because you want something but you cannot get it. So it's very frustrating. So you may be being frustrated right now. But I do feel like if you really want that thing so much, I believe that future you have it. Like, just like the story of me, I really wanted to see bunch of stars at night. And I even like had that like picture on my vision board, and I just didn't know when and how I would ever be able to see that bunch of stars at night. And then, here I was yesterday. I was watching it while floating on the sea, also looking down at another, stars in the ocean. And it got me thinking, this is it. It may be that I wanted to go see it so much because future me have experienced it. So yeah, I hope this message resonates, and I hope you get to go outside and get a little bit of sunlight because you're gonna feel better the next day. Do it for you. Do it for you. Not for anyone, but just you. You are, hear me out, you are the most important project that you ever gonna do in your life. So dance while you can. Actually, the time that we can do dancing is very, very limited. Like, if you have the privilege, if you can dance right now, if you got two legs to dance, go dance because 40 years later, maybe you can't, right? Life is just very short, when you think about like that way. And I was dancing and my grandma was there. Like she was really enjoying me dancing. And she said, dance while you can. And it hit me hard. So today I'm in this Miyako Island, and this morning I was dancing with the song of Dancing Queen from ABBA, Mamma Mia. Yeah, I hope you dance under the sun today. This world needs you. This world needs you. That's why you're praised in this world. And I truly believe that, you being sensitive and you're praised in this world got some meaning. And if you want to be connected with other sensitive souls, first, foremost, you have to allow yourself to exist. I know sometimes you may be struggling, but you have to give yourself the permission to exist. I see you, and there's just no need for you to fix anything. You're perfect as you are. Like I know, like you may not believe it. I couldn't believe it, but you are perfect. You're perfect just as you are, and you're beautiful just as you are. And your soul, who you are, just never, never have to fix. Your sensitivity is not your weakness. Your sensitivity is not an issue that you have to fix. So often, like growing up, like I just felt like there's something wrong with me. Like I really felt like I needed to be more strong. And I think everyone expected me to be stronger, to be more positive, to be more of whoever that is they want their daughter, their student, to be. But it's not authentic life. It was just not, it was a character that I played. And Jim Carrey once said depression is actually deep rest. It's your body saying, I don't like the character that I've been playing. And if anyone who has been to that stage, I feel you, because I didn't like the version of me that I created, that I worked so hard for. But I let go of it. And now I'm constantly letting go and levers, letting go and levers. And that's how we strive. That's how we grow. Now that I know, I don't need to fix any of my sensitivity, but I need to do the process of letting go and reverse constantly. And every time I'm reversed, I allow myself to be more authentic, to be more vulnerable than ever. And I do it each time. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay well.